Well, would you look at that?
Looking sharp, kid. Looks like you're ready for the town.
Thanks, fellas.
Forget about it.
We people getting in trouble with the law, we gotta stick together, you hear?
How's it going, fellas?
Doing great now with the fire. Thanks, kid.
I'm looking for a lady who arrived in port this night.
Ah, you one of the fellas who came in on the Beaco, ain't ya?
Yeah, I knew I'd seen that mug before. Man, you was fast getting busted, wasn't you? What happened to the lady?
That's what I'm trying to find out. I gotta go. This must be the train station that connects Port Arthur to Saint Armando. The sign on the door says, all railway services cancelled until further notice. Unauthorized access will be punished to the full extent of the law.
Dann gehen wir doch mal zum Leuchtturm. Oder zum Nicht-Leuchtturm.
Hello?
Cripes! Who's there? Are you here to deliver the repairs?
Was für Ersatzteile?
Repairs for what?
Pollards. I've been expecting that shipment for more than a week now. Martin's my name. I'm the lighthouse keeper.
The name's Buana. I'm new in town.
Ah,
Hey,
da sagt
no
er den
mistaking
Namen.
that.
Buana.
Always glad to have visitors. Make yourself right at home, son.
Nehmen wir unser Schiff.
Hey, it's a little miniature ship. How did you build all those tiny little details?
Oh, that was easy. Rounding up the crew was the hard part. That there is a model of the old Mistraker.
The Mistraker?
'Tis an old sailor's tale. The legend of the old Mistraker. She was a proud vessel, could bend the mightiest eels to her will. The captain of the ship was as mad as they come. He was out to catch the biggest eels of them all, the Hungries.
What happened to it?
The Hungries tore the crew to shreds and left nothing but a ghost ship drifting in the fog. Legend has it if you lay your eyes on the Mistraker, don't let her out of your sights. The moment you turn your back on her, she'll be gone. And your life with it. And their model is supposed to bring me luck, but it sure hasn't paid off so far. You can have it if you want it. It will make a nice souvenir.
Wow, really? Coolness. It's a teapot.
I like to keep the kettle warm in case of visitors. It's me own eel bladder brew. Fancy a cup? It'll put some hair on your toes, it will.
Maybe later.
Gib mir in die Dose.
One bowl of smoking hot lobster soup coming right up.
Brauchen wir gleich noch.
Voila! Hey, it actually smells pretty good.
Ein Bolzenschneider.
It's a pair of bolt cutters. I bet I could have a lot of fun with those.
Go ahead and grab 'em, son. They're useless to me. My toenails are big, but not that big.
Thanks, man. Nice place you got here.
Thanks, son. I try to keep her tidy. So what can I do for you?
What happened to the lighthouse?
10 nights
Wir
ago,
sind
there was a
reingeflogen.
terrible, fierce thunderstorm, and it hit Port Arthur with full force. I had to ward off flying roof tiles as I nailed the shutters to the windowsill. Trust me, son, I've seen storms that'd make your bones cringe and your heart cry. But this storm, this was something else. Then, suddenly, a flying vessel appeared from out of the storm, and it made straight for the lighthouse. Even in the wind and darkness, there was no mistaking that airship. It was the Sisulus.
The Sisulus?
Aye. Before I knew it, the whole crew was inside the lighthouse wreaking havoc. They smashed the lantern up at the top of the tower and ripped out machine parts from the guts of the service room down here. brought me to tears seeing Old Faithful battered and broken like that.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Buana. This old lighthouse is the closest to a family that I've got. Anyhow, Old Faithful has been dark and still ever since.
Need any help?
I've got to get these gears and thingamadoodles in order
Zahnräder
somehow.
und
If
Dingsbumse.
only I had my old blueprints here, this would be a piece of crackers. This here Port Artoo lighthouse is of a very special breed, you see. Specifically built for the harsh conditions of the never-ending mist. There has got to be information about it somewhere, but I'll be doodled if I know where to find it.
I'm looking for a lady who arrived in Port Artoo tonight.
A lady? I don't get many lady visitors up here, I'm afraid. To tell you the truth, I don't get many visitors at all.
So what's the lighthouse good for anyways?
Why, all of Port Artoo depends on it. It's a proud job I've got. Misting would be impossible without it. And without misting, Port Artoo is as doomed as an eel on the cutting board. Misting isn't all that it's good for either. Most trading we do with St. Armando is done by mist as well, through the locks at Pango Kubwa. They'd never find their way back without the lighthouse.
What's Pango Kubwa?
That's where the locks are, for traversing up and down from St. Armando. Anything that goes between the two has to cross Pango Kubwa. Unless you fly, of course. But nobody's that mad. Of course, we used to have the trains as well. But the powers that be keep shutting them down for reasons best unasked about. The ships are just about a person's only hope to get in and out of Port Artoo these days. Without them, we'd be trapped like pewds in a bucket.
What's up with the trains?
Oh, they're off limits to the public now, son. Only high government officials use them these days. Why they're requiring enforcing all these regulations and blocking everything off is a mystery to me, son. I figure the less I know about it, the better.
What's being blocked off?
Well, it's the dangles now, but Port Artoo used to be an open port. People were coming and going as they pleased, by ship, plane, and train. Back then, you didn't need permits to travel up and down. A fellow was free to go exploring all they liked. It's like they're trying to hide something, don't you reckon?
Okay, see you later.
Oh well, thanks for the chat. Feel free to stay around for a while and warm yourself from the fire.
Man, this lamp is smashed beyond repair. I gotta find a replacement. Man, this reel is all rusty. It needs to be greased up if it's ever gonna work again.
I've got them. They're here on Main Street at Local Lonnie's Used Mattress Kingdom. Go over here now and grab them while they're still here. What are you waiting for? Go get them now while the offer stands. It's a bargain.
Vielleicht kann ich, die anderen sind nur Musik. Vielleicht kann ich da irgendwann mal was machen, wenn ich die Polizeifrequenz habe. Die ist jetzt 969. Und ich die Polizeifrequenz, wenn ich die rausfinde, und dann sage ich, falscher Funkspruch, ich hab sie, holt sie hier ab. Weil hier kann ich auch die Frequenzen ändern. Allerdings nicht, wenn da was drin ist, genau. 970 und so weiter.
I've got them. Go over here now. What are you waiting for? Go get them now. I've got them. They're here on Main Street at Local Lonnie's Used Mattress.
How's it going, old-timer?
It's not going anywhere, I'm afraid. Rather stationary indeed.
Nice broadcaster you got up there.
Sure is, son. Got a little bit of an extra income spinning tunes and commercials from up there. Landed me a brand new used mattress from Lonnie's, it did. It's practically stain free. I'd let you have a lie down, but it's still a little moist. This here lighthouse is pretty much the ideal radio tower. can fill just about any frequency from up here. I've got the best broadcasting point in all of Port R2. Well, except the clock tower, of course. But that thing has been out of commission as far back as I can remember.
What's with the clock tower?
Oh, it's just kaput, and the mayor won't pay to fix it, that's all. I haven't heard those
Kaput.
bells tolling for many, many years. Guess it isn't a top priority for the mayor to get it running again. He's too busy spending the city's money down on Main Street to have time with those kinds of things.
Tell me about the mayor.
Oh, he's just another corrupt cog in the machinery of big government. Just another one of the puppets being played by the folks up topside in St. Armando.
What do you need again?
I've got to get these gears and thingamadoodles in order somehow. If only I had my old blueprints here, this would be a piece of crackers. This here Port R2 lighthouse is of a very special breed, you see. Specifically built for the harsh conditions of the never-ending mist. There has got to be information about it somewhere, but I'll be doodled if I know where to find it.
Okay, see you later.
All right, you take care now. It's no use, Buana. We'll need to find me old blueprints to get the machine back to life.
Und die sind in meinem Navigations- und Seemannshandbuch. Und das finde ich in der Bar. Und außerdem kann ich noch die Nachos an die Taube verfüttern.
Pally want a nacho?
So fett, für das Ding abfällt. Der Pömpel.
Oh, gross! It's an old plunger! I'll stick it in my pants.
Lecker. Wozu ich den noch brauche, weiß ich nicht.
That's just nonsense, Joe. I don't drink to escape my problems. I escape my problems to go drinking. Right, Gimbo?
Aye, Captain. Whatever you say.
What's up, sailors?
Hey, good to see you again. Aye, we thought Barlow had you locked up for good, Buana.
Ha! Fat chance! This Rasta is way too clever for Babylon oppressors. I'm looking for Lena. Have you seen her?
She your special lady? Well, Buana, I hate to break it to you, man, but it seems like she and Police Chief Barlow have got something special going on.
What you talking about?
I saw them both.
Was das Waffeleisengesicht?
Timber. She was clinging
Was
him
war
like
das?
she was hot-struck.
Ah ja, das war der Speiseaufzug.
Sounds to me like you've been played for a fool, son.
But
Are you fellas talking about that tall, good-looking lady from out of town who's just strolling down Main Street? If you don't mind me saying so, she's out of your league, sir.
Dankeschön.
Besides, if she's clinging to
Warum nicht nur
Barlow, you're
auf?
better off without her.
That's the truth. You try and take something away from Barlow, and Barlow takes something away from you in a very bad way.
I'm not afraid of no police. I could shake them off once. I can shake them off again. I got to get into Club Timber. What you guys know about Club Timber?
You really want to get in there, huh? Well, you're gonna have a hard time. You need to be filthy rich and well connected to get access to that joint. It's not for the people. That place is for the corrupt fat cats and untouchable high society. I'm pretty sure you can forget getting in there, Buana. You're a good man, Buana. The place is down with the decent folk.
Tell me more about Police Chief Barlow.
He's been in charge around here for what? Probably 20 years or so. Can't say I've got anything personal against him, but like all people with power, he tends to misuse it. He likes to crack down real hard on people he doesn't agree with. And he's certainly up to a whole lot more than just policing the city. Yes, I'm willing to bet he's tangled up in all sorts of shady doings. Police Chief Barlow is just as corrupt as the rest of the cream of the crop. I swear it. Not a single honest man holds a seat of power in this god-forsaken town. The weight of the burden always lies on us misters.
How you guys doing?
Feels good having solid ground under one's feet again. I can tell you that.
Amen to that, mate. Oh, the mist scares the life out of me.
Ah, I've seen jellyfish with more backbone than you lot.
Nice joint this.
You kidding me? This place is the cesspool at the end of the sewer. We all flow along the gutters of these streets, drip and drizzle in our own directions. But in the end, like the soggy pieces of street trash that we are, we end up here. Wet, cold, torn apart, and stepped upon. Face down in the mud.
Man, that was beautiful. We should have that engraved and
Was
put on
eine
the wall.
deprimierende Rede. Das war nicht beautiful. Das war schrecklich.
Tell me about misters.
We're the little folks. We're the ones who actually do the real work around here. We're just simple folk caught in the crossfire. We come here to get out of the rain and drink ourselves piss drunk before we head out. Come back, then do it all over again. Misters are the kind of people that wind up in a dump like this. People with money don't come here. People with connections don't come here. We're small people. To the big shots in town, we're worth less than the blood-stained dirt under their boots. Bunch of corrupt hoodlums. That's what they are.
So when you guys heading back out?
Well, we can't right now. Or we probably would. As long as the lighthouse is bust, we are stuck in port. And frankly, I'm not really in a hurry to get back out there. Sure, we gotta make a living. But a short break is well deserved. Ain't it, Gimbo?
It sure is. That lighthouse can stay broken for all I care. Oh, stone the crows, mate. I'm starting to get fed up to the back teeth of catching eel.
What happens to the eel?
Most of it's sold off to upbound ships. Some stays down here for refining. You can make all sorts of stuff out of eel. Steaks, liquor, plastics, medicines. They're pretty strange creatures, come to think of it.
You guys ever go to St. Armando?
Ah, no way. We haven't got the right permits. And even if we did, the Beco can't handle the locks. She runs too deep. I'd love to go someday, though. Get out of this bloody soup once and for all.
What are the locks?
Aye, the locks at Pango Kubwa that lead up to St. Armando. You got special ships going through there. Eel trawlers can't go through them. They just aren't built for it.
We're doomed to be stuck down here forever. Might as well just deal with it, I guess.
See you guys later.
Das
What you
Buch
reading,
brauche ich.
Gimbo?
It's the captain's navigation book from the ship. The one about all the misting business and the lighthouse and all that.
Genau.
And this
Und das
picture of
braucht der
a lobster here.
Lichthaus.
Staring at it.
Quatsch, der
So bleeding
Lichtumwärter.
hungry. Oh, what I wouldn't do for some lobster stew right now.
Kommst du?
Didn't get
Bin
any
ich dabei.
food yet, man?
Nah, everything's closed this hour.
Oh, okay. Can I borrow the book?
Rack off, mate. It's my lobster.
Hey, look what Master Chef Buana cooked you.
Oh, golly, Buana. That smells delicious. Can I have it? Is it for me?
It's all yours, man. If I can borrow the book.
Oh, Captain, can he have the book? Please? My life depends on it, I swear.
Go ahead, Buana. We've got plenty more of those. I have a feeling you're going to need it.
Oh, thanks, guys. Hey, it's a picture of St. Armando.
Yeah, it's an old, outdated almanac. People like to dream themselves away with pretty pictures, you know? It's been hanging there forever. You can have it if you want.
Thanks, man. I love free stuff. Hey, can I play with the radio?
go ahead and change the station all you like. You know that there's an old Army Broadway radio. It can pick up all sorts of things. It's pretty good to have in handy when the coppers are around doing raids and such.
I've got them. They're here on Main Street at
949.
Go over here now and grab them.
Ach so, das geht erst bei 9,5 los. Also da kann ich dann Durchsagen machen. Und dann empfängt man jetzt gerade noch nichts. Brauche ich wahrscheinlich später.
Well, if it ain't a new guy in town, welcome to our fine establishment, where the drinks are divine and the clientele are a slice of heaven itself.
Flattering, Arnie. Very flattering.
Now, what can I get you, sir? I hope you're not looking for earrings. I'm all out. You've got my word, however. The moment the lighthouse starts again, I'll be out through that door in a split second to secure a couple of crates when the shipments start coming in.
Leuchtturm zum Funktionieren bringen, dann ist der weg.
Any idea how I could get into Club Timber?
Listen, sir. All I do is pour them their drinks. I don't ever go up there.
You pour their drinks.
What do you think this here service shaft is for? They keep sending me orders, and I keep sending up drinks. Club Timber sits right on top of this joint. Now, I
Da
don't
komme ich
service
da
all
rein.
of Club Timber,
Über den Aufzug.
just the VIP lounge up top. Now, I'm not proud to be part of their business. But a man's gotta make a living, no?
So the service shaft leads right up to the VIP room.
Uh-huh. Bingo.
I want earrings.
I'm sorry, sir. I've gone dry during the big blackout. Shipments aren't coming in the way it's supposed to, not the lighthouse is out. But once it starts working again, I'll run off and buy a whole new crate of it. You have my word, sir.
I got to hit the streets.
Give 'em hell, sir.
Also müssen wir den Leuchtturm reparieren.
These are some real mean biters. Hey, funky place. Can I come inside?
You, inside Club Timber? I don't think so, kid.
Your lamp looks kinda busted.
And what part of that is any of your business?
Maybe I can help. I'm a lamp repair expert.
I ain't heard nothing about no repairman. Now beat it.
Later.
Club Timber steht nicht drin. Und es geht nur bis O. Aber wir haben ja hier das Freiheitsbrief.
It's a matchbook from Club Timber. It's got a phone number on it.
634000.
Club Timber, how may I be of service?
Hi, this is management. I mean, this is management speaking.
Yes.
I'm calling about the broken lamp.
The lamp? What about it?
We're sending a guy over to fix it. Please make sure he is allowed on the premises. Unharmed.
All right, no problem, sir.
That went so smooth. I'm here to repair the lamp.
You're the repairman. All right, just get on with it.
One wins the match. Beautiful.
Wir haben wieder Licht.
Hey, Morton, I fixed your lantern, man.
Boy, that's some golly great news, Buana. Now, if only I could get a hold of some blueprints, we'd have the lighthouse spinning again as well.
Bitteschön.
Hey, what do you make of this, man?
Well, son, I'll be a crimp in a casket. This is exactly what I
Himmelhorn, ein
need.
Shrimp.
Oh, golly, I almost had it right all along. I just need to swap the shifter with the main cog and switch on the doohickey over there, will ya?
Der Leuchtturm geht wieder. Juhu, juhu, juhu.
I can't believe it! Old Faithful is up and spinning again! Thank you so much for your help, Buana.
No problem, man.
Many a mister will finally be able to make their way back into port. Perhaps now the town of Port Arthur can finally return back to normal. Look!
The lighthouse!
Well, I'll be damned!
Tja, er ist
With
weg.
the lighthouse working again, all of the other
Der Barmixer ist weg. Der Barkeeper.
now's our chance to head on out and reel in a couple of the big ones. Everyone else is gonna be busy getting drunk here in Port Arthur, and the miss will be all ours. Empty for the picking. That's not a bad plan, Captain. Now's our chance to strike it big, lads. Are you with me? Aye. And you, Gimbo?
Oh, I'd rather not, actually. The mist. Oh, I've had enough of it. Oh, it scares me to the bones, it does.
You're the biggest sissy I've ever met, Gimbo. But I need you. You're a good sissy. Yeah, come on, Gimbo. This is our big chance. I'll bring lots of food. Lots and lots of food. I'll even make sure we bring some of that horrible pudding you like so much.
Pudding? You promise there'll be pudding?
Lots of it. Promise.
Oh, all right then. Can't go wrong with pudding.
Well, that settles it. We'll raise anchor tonight. Next round's on me.
Ich weiß nicht mehr, ob ich mit denen noch unterhalten muss oder einfach hier mal so reingehe.
Buana, what are you doing? Hey, you're going after Lena, aren't you?
Mhm.
You mess with Barlow's belongings, and you're gonna get hurt, boy.
No worries, guys. I'm all over this. Good luck with your next catch.
Good luck with yours. And Buana,
Yeah?
thanks for helping us out.
Come on, Angel. Don't tell me you just stumbled across the book doing research for the university. I used to know Kenan Dodo a long time ago. He wouldn't leave the journal for the journey down for you to find for some school project. Well, the book isn't mine to give you anyhow. Now, don't you worry that pretty little head about the Underland, Angel. The Underland is no business for a nice gal like yourself.
I never asked for your advice on the matter. Just give me back my book and you'll see that I'm quite capable of handling my business without you meddling.
Oh, I bet you are. But I'll tell you this much, kid. You're not as smart as you think you are. We had our eyes on you and your castaway crew before you even set foot in Port Arthur. And the police aren't the only ones on your trail. You're in a bad place on a bad track, Angel. Turn back. There are enough would-be adventurers rotting in the mist as it is.
Oh, and you wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you? Don't give me that jive, you cutthroat. If it earned you a nickel, you wouldn't think twice about adding another dead body to your list.
Maybe you're right. I prefer your body right where I have it. Easy now, Angel. I'm just giving you fair advice. You better forget you heard about the unland real quick, or else you'll be sleeping with the eels before dawn. What the?
Buana, what are you doing here?
Ich bringe das Essen.
I'm here to rescue you, lady.
The lady's free to leave whenever she pleases. You, however, are not as fortunate.
No, please, don't hurt him.
What's going on here?
Yeah, it's Barlow. I caught a little bug snooping around the penthouse suite. I need him taken care of.
No, wait! He's Count Andodo's son.
He's what? No, never mind. Just show him to the door and make sure he stays out.
Hey, how do you know Count Andodo? Hey, what the? Let me go, you mother go! Ow! Let go! Don't pull my hair like that, my girl! Oh, no!
And so the mighty elephant, the tall giraffe, and the tricky monkey became friends again. And soon, all of the fantastic creatures of the underland were living in peace.
Oh, can we go to the Underland? Can we please, please, please?
Going to the underland is not that easy, Buana.
Aww.
One day, when you are old enough, you will have to learn that some monsters are more real than others. One day, Buana, you will have to learn the truth.
Oh, man. My head. Maybe chasing after Lena wasn't such a bright idea after all. That Barlow guy must be up to some bad stuff. I wonder how he's connected to my father. I've got to get to the bottom of this. Someone in this city must know what happened to Count Andodo.
So, das war, wo ich das letzte Mal aufgehört habe. Und jetzt geht's dann wieder langsamer weiter. Weil jetzt muss ich ja wieder alles rauskriegen.